so far the team is doing quite decent. However, we are only 9 games into the season. I would like to have another bottom pick, or another top pick, I guess, another bottom seed in the league, because if I show you the lineup we got, it's actually quite, it's a playoff roster for sure. Let me just move Nylander up. I'm going to be putting him on the second line. But it's actually, we could make a playoff spot no problem. We have 2 first liners in the Sedins. We have multiple second liners. Defense, we don't have any top 2 guys, but we definitely have a deep defensive core. And then goalies, again, we don't have the greatest, but it's all right. I think if I continue like this, we might actually make the playoffs. With the addition of guys like Nick Shore, Nylander, and then even Tramkin and Stetcher now growing. Even though we got rid of Edler, we got better depth. We're definitely going to make a playoff spot if I don't make any changes. So I think I'm going to trade away one of these goalies. And then I'm also going to send down guys like Upshaw, Gordon, Burroughs, guys like that to help out the AHL team. Why not? They got Demko in the minor league. They got they got a few guys that I wouldn't mind growing. Mostly Demko. If we can get Demko a Calder Cup, I think that would be great for him. And then also, if we do that, the NHL team will just end up tanking even more, which is a bad way to think it, but it's what we got to do. We got to get top level players for the future, because the Sedins are going to retire this year most likely. They don't usually have long careers in the game. I usually see them retire quite early. They almost never go past 38 years of age. So if not both of them, I think definitely at least one of them, which would be kind of awkward to see, but 1 or 2 of them are going to retire this year, I'm guessing, which means next year we got no first liners unless Horvat suddenly takes a giant jump, which would be nice, but I don't think is going to happen. So I definitely want to make this team, or the AHL team, better. I'm going to be sending Upshaw, Gordon, Burroughs down to the system. And in terms of who I'm bringing up, I really have no idea. I guess I want to bring up anybody who has potential. Like, no, I don't think I should do that. Right now, oh, he's actually mad. Damn, that sucks. I don't know why he's mad at me. Anxiety for a new team. You're playing in the CHL. You just got traded. That's not good to see. That's not looking good at all. I don't know how I can fix that. I can't have a meeting with him either. But I'm not going to be bringing him up. I think this Zaitchov, yeah, he has why not bring him up, right? Bonneville, yeah, he has bottom 6 potential. Why not? And then Chaput. Why not? He's playing in the NHL in real life. I mean, I may as well, right? Let me get the lineup all set. The AHL team is absolutely stacked. We got an 80, a 78, and a 79 goaltender. And then defensively, we got 178, 379, an 80, and an 81. Offensively, 176. However, in a few games, his morale will go up and he'll go to a 77. Someone like Boyd Gordon will probably jump up to 79, 80 in a few games. Everybody, though, is 77 or higher. Absolutely stacked. They should win the Calder, no problem. However, on the Canucks, not exactly the same story. I'm going to be playing 2 D-man on the 4th line. We don't have anybody else to bring up. The good thing about this, though, is the top 6 is at least going to stay the same. And by the way, Alexander Burroughs got claimed off waivers, which sucks. He would have been a nice addition to the AHL team as well, another 80 overall, but that's okay. As you can see, though, not the best team at all down here. Radulov is injured. Once he comes back, the top 9 will look fairly good, but the 4th line is absolutely horrendous. That's for sure. We don't have that much depth anymore. And then Markstrom and Kemper. I'd like to trade one of them just to lose a couple more games. If we end up making a playoff push, maybe we end up with a top 10 pick instead of like a number 1 overall pick. We do have the Sedin twins. I'm not trading them. They would never leave. They have a no trade clause. I think I'm going to trade Markstrom. I could probably get a little bit more for him. I'm gonna Boston. No, I can't. You know what? I'll give him 2 Buffalo. Yeah, I'll give him to Buffalo. Do they? Yeah, they need a backup goaltender. We already made the Nylander trade. I'll continue my good relationship with them. Could I get a second round pick? We gave him ours. What if I get my second round pick back from next year? Will you give me it? Too far off. That's too bad. I'll accept a third round pick. Your third round pick from next year for Jacob Markstrom. That will probably go through perfect. It does. Wait, what? Why do I have to call all those guys up to the NHL? That makes almost no sense. One second. What if I get a goaltender back? What if I get a shitty goaltender back? Oh yeah, because I do need a goaltender to play still. What if I get this backup dude? No. Yeah, what if I just get this guy? The 75 overall goalie. Will that still go through? God, now they don't want to do the deal because of that. Gosh dang it, come on. Do I have any players I don't have signed just to make the deal go through? Anybody that's looking to be good? A bottom six player, a two-way forward, 18 years old, I may as well keep him. We really don't have anybody to trade away, which sucks, but what year are we in? 2018? What if I give like a 4th round pick? Will that make you give it? Why do I have to call those players up? That is really weird. Okay, maybe I didn't have to call those players up to the NHL. That's really weird. I don't know why it would say that, but I did have to get a goalie back, actually, so that's okay. And I mean, 22 years old, potential backup, you never know. I guess he could potentially jump up. I didn't even look at that when I got him, but I guess that's nice to see. When the backup does play, we should lose a couple more games with him in net, though. He will get NHL experience, so if that potential ends up coming out, then sure, I guess that is what it is. One more trade I'd like to show you. I don't know if I want to make it yet. I have to sit on it a little bit more. Is the Columbus Blue Jackets. They have a really interesting prospect they're looking to give away. Top 9 potential, high, sniper. 18 years old, obviously only 56 overall, but the trade value is high, but with them wanting to give him away, we could get him for a really good deal. I don't know if I want to get him just yet. We could get him really cheap. Let me know if I should get him. Top 9 high sniper. He's definitely going to become a third liner, and you never know. Sometimes with that high potential, the shooting category absolutely just skyrockets, which is crazy. You never know. That could happen. I'm not going to make it just yet. I'd like to sit on that a little bit longer. I think I just want to go week by week right now to make sure we continue losing. If we continue to win now, there really is nothing I can do. I guess I'll just have to live with it. But I'm interested to see how the team's going to do now that we have basically no fourth line at all. I mean, Eliash, I guess he's a decent player to have on your third line. He's not the best, but at the end of the day, his stats are still decent. 87 power, 84 accuracy. He could get it done for sure. I'm going to take Hunterwick off, put Radulov back in. The top 6 is definitely going to get points. Sedins and Berchi are going to put up points. Radulov, obviously, along with him, Horvat, Nylander. Sutter and Shore, again, are really good guys. We might not have a bottom 5 pick. We might end up getting a top 10 pick. Who do we got? Marcus Kruger. For $3 million, I'm going to say no. I'm not going to pick up somebody for a couple mil. If it's under $1 million, then sure. So we lose 2 games in a row. That's nice to see. 5 and 6. If we go on a bit of a losing... Oh my god, Radulov again! What is going on? You know what? One second. I think I know why he's getting injured. Stop the simulation. I think I forgot to do injuries, which would really suck. I think I did. Let me check here. Radulov's never been injury prone. Yeah, as soon as he started getting injured a lot, I'm like, something isn't right here. He never got injured in like a decade before. In the last GM mode. I'm going to turn it down to 20. I think that's what I had it at the last GM mode. I might have ended up putting it down to around 15 at one point, maybe 12, but I'm going to put it at 20 for now. How long is he injured for, though? That really sucks. Are they going to say pending? Yeah, pending evaluation. I didn't even read it. God damn, that's a bad habit for me. I always do that. I look at the injury and I'm just so disappointed that somebody got injured. I don't even look to read how they got injured or how long they're going to be out for, whatever. Hopefully it's not too long. I'd like to get Horvat and Nylander the points they need. With the Nylander twins, it might end up being that they just end up being a third line pairing for the team and they're not going to be elite potential for us, which wouldn't be terrible. It wouldn't be great though. Obviously, I didn't trade for them with the intention of being 90 overall. If they end up do fulfill their potential, then perfect. It is what it is. But I'm not going to push it too hard. 84 overall right now is quite nice. That's a good third liner. Obviously, I mean, we still have a good third line as it is right now, but if he could jump up to an 85, that would be really nice. Even an 86 if he could push it. He's only 21 years old. He's got Radulov and Horvat who are going to get him the points. It looks like we have a lot of games where we've been shut out or one-goal games so far into the season. We're not putting up too many points. A 6-5 win. If we get one of those every now and again, I'm not going to complain because that means most likely the top 6 specifically is getting those goals. The fourth line obviously isn't. Sutter, Shore, and Eliash. Eliash could surprise me, but Sutter and Shore aren't going to be putting up 20 goal seasons. They probably won't even put up a 15. They might get 10 or 12. Suddenly, that 5-4 start ended up being 6-16-1. I didn't even notice how bad we were doing when the simulation was actually taking place. Holy crap. With 23 games played, though, Nylander has 8 points. That's not the best at all. That's definitely not the best. Radulov's only played 15, to be fair. 10 points, of course. He's a beast. Where is Horvat? He has 7 as well, so yeah. When Radulov starts playing more consistent minutes, I do think the points are going to go up for sure. Bottom in our division, only 13 points. Holy crap. We might be dead last. I didn't think we would be, but yeah, we are dead last. A 3-point gap with a game in hand over the Boston Bruins. That's kind of interesting to see him that far down the league as well. Who knows? The simulation is all over the place all the time. It really is. I think I'm going to go to the trade deadline. How much months do we have to go? So 2 months to go to the deadline. I think I'm going to do that. I'm thinking about making that trade for the top 9 sniper, although we have a lot of top 9 guys now. We got Sutter and Shore for the future. Either one of the Nylander twins, William Nylander specifically, could turn out to be just a third-line playmaker, which, if his passing is decent, I think I'll keep him. I don't think it would hurt to have a playmaking type guy on the third line. I was talking about how I actually would like to have that in the last GM mode. I just never got around to it because I didn't find a good fit. This GM mode, that might work out. Two defensive, two-way guys like Shaw and Sutter, and then a playmaker like Nylander might actually lead to a lot of good depth scoring. But then that leaves the question with the top 9 potential guy. Should I really be focusing on that? A mild concussion. He's only going to be injured for a few games. Thank God that wasn't a full-blown concussion. Holy crap, that would have sucked. He might only miss 2 games, actually. He might be back for the LA game, is what I'm guessing. Yeah, he's available to come back. But do you think I should be focusing on guys like that, the top 9 potential, or do you think I should just focus on getting that number 1 pick right now? It looks like we're going to get it. Worst case scenario, we might get the number 2 pick again, which obviously would suck. Apparently the draft isn't too deep this year either. I forget what the scout told me at the beginning of the year. What do we have scouted? We got the Q, the Dub. Let's go to the OHL for 6 weeks. And then we'll finish off North America probably by the end of the video with the United States. And then in the next episode, the rest of the season and the off season, I guess I'll do the European leagues. I don't know what I'm going to get scouted though. I really don't know. Apparently there's only 2 top dogs in the draft. I'm guessing they're going to be North American, so after I get the US scouted, I'm going to take a look and maybe scout those one more time each and just totally ignore Europe. European players aren't high in the draft early on. Obviously, Line is a good example of one, but in the game, there usually isn't any too much generated guys until you get into the later years. Then you really get some odd guys from like rest of the world, from like China, that have elite potential, which is kind of crazy. Holy, okay, what are we doing here, Vancouver? Do you wanna lose or not? What is going on? What the fuck? What are you doing? 18. Oh my god! What the hell? What that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins in 8 games. And then we had a loss, a point, another point, a win, win. What the hell? What are you doing, Vancouver? I don't get it. Okay, we're 6th. We're no longer bottom in our division, which means right now we probably have a top 5 pick, I'm guessing. 41 points. Actually, we're tied with Los Angeles, but we do have 2 games in hand. Where are we? Oh my, okay, we have a top 5 pick right now. I don't think we're going to hold that up. Los Angeles, I don't see how they can hold that up. Neither the Boston Bruins. But you never know, it is a simulation. We are only 4 points out of last position, though. So yeah, if we didn't go on that mini winning streak there, we would be in last by a long shot. I don't know why we did that. Apparently they decided to randomly pick up the sticks and play. God damn, I mean, the goaltending was fantastic. 2 goals against, 0, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Oh, that was 7. That was a loss. 2 losses in a row. Okay, I like to see that for sure. It was an overtime loss, though. Another, oh my god. I mean, we do have the Sedins. 2 first liners. We have 2 second liners. We have a few third liners. Like I said, we definitely have a playoff type team. Okay, there we go. Kemper's been injured. I think it's official. We are going to tank from now on. I think it's safe to say. Kemper's injured. We have a 75 and a 78 goalie now. I'm going to be bringing up Demko. I don't know if it's a good idea to bring him into a losing environment. Right now it's winning environment, but with him it's probably going to be losing. However, I do think it would be nice to get him a few games in the NHL. 78 overall. He might become a backup goalie by next year, which would be really nice to see. Edit lines. Oh, what do I got to do for goalie? Do we even... yeah, it auto-generates the goalie for me. How nice of you, game. Thank you. They gave me Lala. Joseph Lala. He actually has a face. Maybe he isn't auto-generated. That's odd. But until Kemper comes back, I don't know how... We get a... Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Demko gets the shutout in his debut. Oh, God. Demko gets the shutout, and then he loses, and then he lets in 5 goals. Well, at least he got a good shutout. He made a few saves in the shootout as well. He made 3 saves, lasted overtime. That's good for him. And then he gets a win. Oh my god. I don't get it. I don't get the team. We start out going above 500. Then we drop down to 6 and 16, by far the worst team in the league by a few games. And then we jump up to like 6th last. I don't get it. Another win. What is going on? Obviously, I'm not a buyer. That is very obvious. We are not buyers. However, I don't know what to do. Like, the Sedins I can't move. Radulov, Horvat, Nylander are on the team to stay. Shaw and Sutter are on the team to stay. Perhaps Elias, but he has 90 poise. You never know what that's good. Holy crap. I told you he might surprise you. He's putting up 17 points so far. 9 goals, 10 goals, 7 goals. That is actually great depth scoring. It really is. What is Berchi doing? He's a 84 overall. He's a 20 goals? 20 goals? How many games have we played so far? 54 games, 40 points, 20 goals, 20 assists. God damn it. What about the Sedins? 24 assists, yeah, 20. So they're definitely setting him up for goals. He's got a 16% shooting. Oh my god, it's like the team doesn't want to do bad. Wait, I mean, I guess which is good if you're a fan of the Canucks in real life, if it was in real life, but what should I do? Should I trade away Should I trade away what's his name? Maybe I should trade away Sven Belchi. He's already 25. I don't think he's going to make the jump to a top 6 potential like an 87, 86 overall. It looks like he's one of the reasons why we are winning. He's putting up 20 goals before the deadline. That is crazy. He's on pace to have like around a 30-goal season, which I guess might lead to good development in the off-season. But even still, I don't think he's going to jump up to an 87, which is what I would need him to be to really be comfortable with him. Just had Chris Tanev bobblehead night. Holy crap, okay. Maybe Demko is an absolute stud, because ever since he left, we've been doing shit. Now we are on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 game losing streak. What a streaky team. Another loss. Are we going to lose again? I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Not going to lie. Come on, Boston. Hurry up. What's that? And we got a 7-1 win. What the hell is going on, Vancouver? At the deadline, we are 25, 30, and 6. Dead last in our division. That's good to see. I'm going to take a look at points in a second here. Belchi probably has around 23 goals. Who's first in the league? We got Chicago, Tampa, Montreal, St. Louis, and Washington. And then in terms of bottom, we got Minnesota and Vancouver. Minnesota looks like they are going to clinch up that bottom spot in the league. We even have games in hand to get points. So I do believe unless we trade away Belchi, I think we're not going to get that top pick. I mean, even Winnipeg, New Jersey are only 1 loss away from tying us. Edmonton and Florida, just 2. I really think Belchi's the guy to move. I don't know why, but he is having an absolutely amazing season. 20 goals, 40 points in 60 games played. Radulov's got almost 40 and 50, which is great. Nylander's up to almost 30 points. That's good to see, that's good to see. But he is minus. I don't like that at all, but we are a losing team at the end of the day. The the top line is positive. That's interesting. Where is Horvat at? He's at almost 30 as well. What did he have last year? I thought he had a really good season last year. Yeah, he had almost 50. So he's got about 20. So he has to go point a game to basically match what he had last season. William Nylander isn't having the best season, but he's almost a 0.5 point per game guy, which for a second liner is good, but he's only 84 overall, which I think is actually quite nice for him. So I think I'm going to end it off there. Let me know what I should do with the team. Should I just continue simulating, or should I make a few more moves before the deadline?